So she's going to share with you tonight. Just a quick minute. You can be seated, but thank you for standing and honoring my friend and a really fun coworker to have. Who we've gotten to do this in California. We've done this in Chicago a couple times, but Tomball is always our favorite. You guys chose the best location to get ordained in. That's my opinion. I think we're in agreement. So that's why we have so much fun. We get to do what we love to do and see people say yes to what God's called them to do. Here in just a moment, where I'm going to have Carrie help get the first line of graduates in place. For those of you who had friends that were curious about when graduation is starting, it's starting right now. So one more time, would you please welcome Donnie Russell.
Well, as we get set up and as we get started, I just want to tell you all how tremendously proud of you I am. So many of you battled so hard to get here. And there were days that you were absolutely sure that it wasn't going to happen. And I told you, yes, it is. God said you're going to be here, you're going to be here. And you made it. And you made it through all the days, and you made it through all the sessions, and now you're here at graduation. But I just want to tell you that graduation is not the end. Graduation is just the beginning. Graduation is that step, that first step in the rest of your journey, the first step into walking out the destiny that God has laid before you. You know, I stood here 4 years ago, my husband and I, in April of 2014, and they handed me that card. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with this card. And for just a minute, I wondered if I was capable of meeting that responsibility. And then I realized what an honor it was to have that responsibility. And I realized that God is entrusting me to do the things that He has called me to do, just like He's trusting you to keep taking those steps. So you have been entrusted with the honor of praying with people when you see that they're in need. You have been entrusted with the honor of touching the lives that you have been called to touch, and you have been entrusted with the honor of making a tremendous difference in being the light in a world that can sometimes be very dark. We need you. The world needs you to do the things that you're called to do. And I will tell you just one more time, there are people out there that are waiting to heal, to hear what you have to say. Step up and say it. Are you guys ready to graduate? We're going to get started. Sue Schneider.
Amen.
Nancy Nagel. Iris McNair. Thomas Short. Stephanie McCommon. Shaheen Gray. Paula Hearn. Barbara Covey. Jennifer Hubbard.
Hallelujah.
Carly Byers. Nicole Riley and Christopher Riley.
Healed and whole. Amen. This is awesome. Amen. See you next weekend.
Dixie Brewer. Judy Darby. Mike Gooch.
Mike Gooch came, he heard about Harvey, and he volunteers for an organization called CRI, Crisis Response International. Jacob had a connection and da-da-da-da-da, and we said, we have a building, you can come and stay in our building. During a period of approximately, I think probably about 6 weeks, we had about 100 people sleeping in this room. Men on this side, women on this side, a big high row of chairs in the middle. And Kendra, who you'll meet here in somewhere along the way, and she was one of the cooks, and Mike was one of the guys that came in and would go out and tear out the homes that were horrifically damaged. And it's a tremendous honor. When he walked in, barely said hello and gave him a prophetic word. And then I found out what he did for a living, which was he works for money. Understand the difference? Okay, you can work for the call of God in your life, or you can work. And I know God's holding me to a higher level of accountability for him to help and do my part in getting him into being full-time for God. Not for the money, though God will supply the money, but because he's got such a call on his life. And the CRI people are amazing. I mean, we had no problems, no complications. When you got 100 people from all over the world living in the same building, had never heard of Joan Hunter before, and they all went home with a partial suitcase of my books, right? Right. And they took the life books and in English and Spanish Vita to the streets, to the homes, where people who's lost everything, but they got that book. And so pray for CRI, Crisis Response International. They go all over the world, Puerto Rico, Florida, etc. And I thank God that we had the privilege of having them here. Every night that I was in town, I had dinner with them. Not because I couldn't afford the food. I had dinner with them, not because it was the best cuisine in the world. It wasn't bad. But I wanted to spend more time with Mike, more time with Kim, who was another cook, more time with Jason, more time with Kendra, because I wanted to learn from them. I also wanted them to learn from me, to take the healing power to those who had lost everything. Amen. Take the message of trauma to them and pray for them. Amen?
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Linda Buford. Patricia Justice. Nancy Reynolds. Kathleen Bordelon. Susan Steele. Summer Dixon. Katie Zirkle. Audra Price. Christine Grebe. Julie Cabetu. Ricky Bennett and Janet Bennett. Arlene Ferreira. Jeff Hutchison. Jerry West. Omira Hayward. Arica Johnson.
You are like really did it up right tonight.
Ashley Wilson. Kendra Willard.
And this is the Kendra I was talking about who came with Cry. She also has a tremendous ministry outreach in Uganda, right? Rwanda. I keep missing that. They're right next to each other, and the Gandas. And so she's cooked here, and she's cooking at our house, which is awesome.
Connie Thompson. Gail Frank. Stacy Sebring. Elvina McCain. Brenda Case Cook. Barbara Browning. Pat Lassiter and Bob Lassiter. Kathleen Odom. Jennifer Lucky.
Yes. Miracles happen.
Donna Davis and Jimmy Davis. Victoria Pierce. Stephanie Easley.
I make her look really good.
Rita Bittinger. Alma Perez. Dana Ketchum Robinson. Maria Molinaire.
Hi, Mom.
Rochelle James. Sandra Sikora. Linda Nelson. Jolene Pocket. Shirley Weidenhammer and Ray Weidenhammer. Robin Maganelli. Alice Richmond. Rebecca Karadia and Nephi Karadia. Joseph Johnson. Stephanus Nell. Henry Hendricks. Victoria Leftwich. Mary Brown. This is the last call for graduates. Is there anyone who is graduating that I have not called your name? That looks like a no.
Oh, I'm okay. Okay. Hallelujah. To those of you, this is so hard. Oh, sorry. It's so hard. You know, it's like Carol Burnett. I'm so glad we've had this time together. You know, that type of thing. And because we've had a lot of laughs, we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of serious talks. You know, I've shared my heart. Melody shared her heart. And others have shared their heart too. And all of you that are graduating and being ordained tonight, if you will please stand to your feet. And I'm going to speak a charge over you, or a blessing over you, combination of the both. Please respond with each statement that I say with, I will. Will you respect the guided leadership and direction of Joan Hunter Ministries? If so, say, I will. I will. Will you be diligent in your personal devotions with the Lord and reading the Bible in search for more wisdom and knowledge? If so, say, I will. Will you be faithful servant to those whom God has called you to serve? If so, say, I will. Will you do your best to pattern your life and household in accordance with the teachings of Jesus Christ and strive to be a wholesome example to those around you? If so, say, I will. Will you take the healing power of God beyond the four walls of the church into the four corners of the earth? You don't even want to wait for me to say the other part. If so, say, I will. I will. Congratulations, you are now ordained. And there we are.
Congratulations, graduates. For those of you that are here celebrating with your friends and family, we're going to use this time to dance and celebrate. Come congratulate them. Come take pictures. You guys are officially dismissed. Congratulations. You are the spring class of 2018. For those of you that are watching online, we love you and we hope you'll make it to Tomball, Texas sometime soon. God bless you and good night.